Alrighty, there's a lot to cover, so let's just get to it, shall we? I'm John Renton with my review of New Japan Pro Wrestling's G1 Climax 32 Night 8 and 9 events. A blocka, B blocka, C blocka, and she wants the D blocka action. One day that joke will stop being funny. That was a while ago, but I'm going to repeatedly pound it and pound it and pound it into the ground and the joke too. But let me know your thoughts on this show in the comments, please. Kevin Kelly flies solo for the undercard matches, and then as guest commentators, ELP on night 8, and then Filthy Tom Lawler on night 9. There we go. None of the undercard matches are really worth covering beyond mentioning what, a little bit of what happened. So these reviews may be as short as possible. Also, in regards to Tuesday's event, I will do what I can to have that video up Tuesday afternoon. So, Sho and Yujiro taking on Oiwa and Fujiwara. House of Torture. Yay. Skip. Alright. The Young Lions are improving and Armbar got the victory. Cool. Can they get rid of House of Torture and just make these guys interesting? I mean, it's impossible to do that with Yujiro, but just get rid of House of Torture. Kenta and ELP took on Tamatanga and Jado. Hey, Jado took the fall. So yeah, sudden death for 3. It wasn't bad. And then we get Archer, Taichi, and Taka versus United Empire members Cobb, Hanari, and Ospreay. The standard, Archer and New Japan just hits differently. Like hitting Young Lions repeatedly. They need more Young Lions. Churn them out of the factory, goddammit. Melee and Cobb and Archer will be interesting, and Ultima taps Taka. Naito and Bushi took on Evil and Dick. Same as it ever was, MX to Dick. Dick gets pounded down. And then Chaos, consisting of Okada, Yano, Ishii, Goto, and Yoshihashi, took on Bullet Club. Fale, Juice, Jay White, Chase, and Gato. I've said it before, I will say it again. When it comes to Bullet Club matches, especially anything involving Jay White, you could go make a sandwich or even a pizza from scratch and not miss shit. About 10 minutes later, Gato gets rolled up for 3. Now let's get to the block matches. Oh, we get an aftermath afterwards. I'm sorry, what a shock. So, ELP joins for commentary. As I said, Shingo versus Davido Finlay. She wants the D blocka. Not bad. I was actually a bit surprised by the result. Finlay showed up which is usually standard. Otherwise, it's hard to have a match with yourself. If you want to wrestle yourself, you can. Don't wrestle yourself too much or look down or you'll go blind. Don't ask me how I know this. You wonder how Peter Falk got a glass eye? That's how. Now you can't look at an episode of Columbo the same way. Have fun. But yeah, Shingo with some good power. Great lariat. I really love Shingo. Remember when Shingo was world champion? God, those were the days when we had a good world champion in wrestling. That's unfair to Okada, because Okada beating him was... Never mind. Shingo's just otherworldly when he's motivated. Finlay did some good stuff here. Good near falls. Kept coming back from those big moves. Got a roll-up for 3 out of nowhere. I was a bit surprised by that. I was like, wow, he got the roll-up on Shingo. The most devastating maneuver in all professional wrestling, the surprise roll-up. He even kicked out a Made in Japan before. Alright. Hey, not bad. I mean, good on Finlay. I don't know why, but hey, if they're bound determined to give Finlay a bit of a push, cool. So then we get Filthy Tom Lawler versus Jonah. Submissions versus size. Of course, at one point when Lawler throws the jean shorts at Jonah, ELP says, ew. I don't know why that made me laugh, but it did. Chop the big man down. Chop him down with the edge of my hand. Good grief. It was a nice rolling half crab and a heel hook. But then Jonah's just like, I'm going to toss you. And I'm going to keep tossing you. And I'm going to do the giant splash. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's really a surprise that Jonah won. I have a feeling Lawler will probably end up only getting 1 victory in his block matches. But whatever. Sonata versus Great-O-Khan B blocka action. Wow. Wrestling. We get actual mat wrestling here. Sonata start giving a shit in 2022 challenge. Sonata is so good he can coast, but it's almost frustrating. Of course, the damn screaming chops. Wah! All hail the Great-O-Khan for being a hero, but I still hate the screaming chops. The sheep killer attempts. No, goddammit, what the hell are you doing? Stop trying to kill my sheep. Ew. Haha. And then we get a TKO pop-up and Moon Moonsault. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Flat in the middle. That's alright, is what it is. Zack Sabre Jr. versus Tanahashi. C blocka action. I love Zack Sabre Jr., and I love the fact that Tanahashi still thinks that he can go at this pace. Tana is great. Tana deserves to enjoy the fruits of his labors carrying New Japan and being the beacon of light, the ace, and everything. And I major credit to him. Can't even run corner to corner anymore. Can Tana's knees hold up? Shockingly, yes. Zack Sabre Jr. trash talking before the match, and some great stuff. Submission work. Tana was even mocking some of Zack Sabre's moves. That was some good stuff. Zack just taking over as only he can with kicks and submissions. But goddamn, Tanahashi kept fighting back, twists and shouts. The Dragon Screw. The bridge pin. Very close by Zack Sabre Jr. Oh no. But then a trap pin by Tanahashi with Zack Sabre Jr.'s arm under the rope of 1, 2, 3, and Red Shoes didn't see it. Good job, Red Shoes. Good job. So yeah, there you go. That's it for Night 8. Let's move on to Night 9. So, Kenta, ELP, Yujiro, and Sho taking on Tanahashi, Goto, Oiwa, and Ishii. So after a bit of the usual, which was close to 12 minutes, this wasn't bad. But again, Sho and Yujiro, we get an armbar tapping Oiwa. Kenta then goes after Goto's staff. Why wouldn't you go for another man's staff? Do you not like your own staff? I have a well-packed staff. Moving on. Lawler and Isaacs versus Jonah and Bad Dude Tito. Same as it ever was. Fine work. Powerbomb pins Isaacs. I don't really have anything else to say. United Empire, Ospreay, Okan, and Hanare taking on Tamatanga, Finlay, and Jado. And Jado gets taps out to the Ultima. Not the Ultima spell, not double Ultima that Emperor Gestalt ended up launching as the world went into the world of ruin. Bet you didn't think I was going to put another Final Fantasy III reference into a review, but here we are. And there you go. So, Shingo, Sonata, and Bushi taking on Dangerous, Tekkers, and Taka. Which third wheel will take the fall? Place your bets now. Be stupid, though, because the show already happened. Pumping Bomber pins Taka 1, 2, 3. And then we get to 5 block time matches. Cobb versus Archer. Lawler joins commentary for the second half, and this won't take long. It was big men doing big man stuff. Archer just being tremendous as far as, just the skill he has, the balance, great pounds, period, black hole slam, and a choke slam. Cobb, though, fucking ridiculous, comes back after a jumping knee. Somehow he managed to survive a jumping knee in the corner while he was staring up at the spotlight. Germans, and then Tour of the Islands, 1, 2, 3. Cobb gets 2 points. Juice versus Yoshihashi. Are you fucking serious is what I wrote down. This is She Wants to D-block it, by the way. Juice jump starts. Not the exposed floor. Not the post. Not this getting way too much time. Yoshihashi won. I am now in a just quandary where I have to want Yoshihashi to win. Because I have no desire to see Bullet Club have any success at all. Because Bullet Club ain't any good. To me. And then, speaking of Bullet, Jay White versus Chase Owens. Are you fucking goddamn... Why? In what fucking universe did I deserve this? Who asked for this? I just want to talk. I just want to talk. That's it. Fuck me. Hands look like goddamn alien hands. Anyway. So, Blade Runner 1, 2, 3. There was nothing to this. Good fucking God. You could go make a pizza from scratch. You could go order pizza in the next county, pick it up, come back, and you won't miss shit. Because Jay will still be stalling. Okada took on Fale. What in fucking God's green universe did I deserve to get this? Okada eventually wins by getting the money clip to tap him out. This went almost 15 minutes, and Fale's knees gave out after 2. Naito and Evil and C block. I got a bad feeling about this. Okay, there was a ref bump, because of course there was. Dick kept poking in, because when you have Dick poking in repeatedly, from behind or otherwise, you are going to get uncomfortable. So, it was all right at times, but then Evil has just been... Remember when Evil could have been a breakout star, and they've proceeded to make him the most bland and generic of all heels, besides Jay White? So, ow my eye, I'm not supposed to get Evil in it. Pile driver through the table, but that wasn't the finish. And eventually Destino 1, 2, 3. Can you tell which night I liked more? That's which night I liked more. 8. That's the one I liked more. Let's get to the point totals. A Blocka. Okada with 6. Jonah and Yano with 2. Archer also with 2. Lawler with 0. Jeff Cobb and Bad Luck Fale with 4. Wait. You know what? There's a lot of people with point. You know what? we got a lot of people with points here, so if I screw up some of these, I do apologize. B Blocker, Jay White with 6, Sonata with 4, Tai Chi with 2, Tamatanga with 2, Ishii and Chase with 2, and Okan with 0. Tanahashi with 4, Naito with 2, Goto, Zack Sabre Jr. with 4 each, Hanare and Evil with 2, and then Kenta with 0. She wants the D Block, Ospreay and Finlay with 6. Shingo, Juice, Yujiro, Yoshihashi, and ELP with 2. I may just say fuck it to the point totals because it's so hard to keep track of. Anyway, so yeah, the Tuesday review will be up sometime Tuesday afternoon. We're about halfway through the goddamn tournament. They need to shore this thing up and figure out how to make it better. Shorter blocks aren't, match totals aren't the worst thing in the world, but there's a lot of filler in this. Anyway, agree, disagree, what I said, like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Ritlin. I'll see you soon.